really stepping in my section. Never try and play me, I'ma make them boys respect it. Mister, I'm Lake City cause I said it. Married to the music, boy, you should've seen it.
This Go Get It 386, and I'm Mr. Go Get It. And I'm here with my main man, Quick Draw. And we're gonna be sitting here talking about COVID and the effects of COVID in the 386, and has anything changed yet? Quick Draw, what's going on with you, man?
What's up, Mr. Go Get It? How you doing today, man?
Man, I'm doing real good, man. Doing real good. I want you to kind of let the people know who you are, and where they can follow you at, so that when they want to ask some questions or they just want to see some topics you talk about, because you actually started out doing some topics on Facebook,
Yeah,
and
Facebook.
I kind of watched you on there and said you was doing some good things. I said, yeah, we might get in with this young fella, but I've been knowing Quick Draw ever since he was about 6 years old.
Yeah.
So he just like my son. He is my son. So me and him kind of gonna get together and bounce off about this COVID thing, because I'm one of those people that COVID is what it is, and he's one of those people that COVID is what it is.
COVID is what it is.
So how can they follow you?
Well, you guys can follow me on Facebook, IG with Clary Quick Draw Odom Jr. You can follow me on that. I be on Facebook a lot. I'm finna get on IG a lot too, but both of them the same. Clary Quick Draw Odom Jr. Follow me on that.
Okay, and to make sure that anybody that has any questions for him, you can actually email us at gogetit386podcast@gmail.com. That's gogetit386podcast@gmail.com. And to all my Go Get It 386 podcast listeners, if you want to see this, we are recording it, and you can go on the Go Get It Records 001. That's Go Get It Records 001 YouTube page, and you can view this on Go Get It Records 001 on our YouTube page. Now we're gonna get off into this COVID in the 386 and the effects of it, and has anything changed? So what you think, Quick Draw? What you think? Anything changed yet?
Yeah, there's some things, a lot of things change.
You think you when we say change, you think it changed for the better or it changed for the worse?
Well, when I say change, I'm saying a lot of stuff kind of got back to normal.
Back to normal.
You know, when COVID first hit, people really didn't know what it was. People still really don't know what it is, but it was just so many different.
Well, I know what it is.
What is it?
It's a cold.
What's cold?
It's just people can say it's whatever they want to say it is. It's a cold.
Well,
It's on steroids now.
Well, let me specify. The media had people in frenzies. People was like just terrified.
Well, see, the media get paid for
They
frenzies.
sure do.
One thing.
I'm in the wrong profession. I need to be in the media.
Well, we in the media now, and we not getting paid for this here. We talking about something that affected us as well. In jobs, attitudes, the way people acted, the way people handled people once COVID came out, the separation in which came in a separation of a time where I don't think that's humanic for us, the way the Almighty God wanted it. Separation. He didn't want separation. He wanted unity. And when COVID came out, you put everybody in their house. Everybody went to jail.
Yeah.
Home.
House arrest.
House arrest.
House arrest.
Right, house arrest. Some people liked the house arrest, and some people didn't. Some people, some people learned from the house arrest. I know a lot of people that I kind of associated with and deal with. A lot of them got changed a lot of their ways. Some of them changed their eating habits. Some of them changed what they read and what they watched on TV. Some of them even changed on their studies. So it was a help to some, and it might have been a hurt to some. Those ones that wanted to be outside the house a lot. What I mean by outside the house, away from the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, you got 4 or 5 acres, you in your yard, but you outside the house. That's different. But when you know what I'm saying, you in an apartment, you always cross town or something. you know,
Or if you like to go out and club a lot,
at the club a lot,
can't club.
It was a hurt. It was a hurt. So you know,
hurt a lot of people's pockets too.
right? Because it's
A lot of small businesses getting closed, and if you wasn't considered essential, you end up getting shut down.
Yeah, we
a lot of the gym, all the gyms end up getting shut down. So
right.
a lot of people wasn't working out no more because you can't really go outside.
Right.
You know, go to the link.
And a lot of people that the gym it was a lot of people's motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just cannot work out on their own. You know, they need to either be around some music or they need to be around some people. You ain't got to be working out with them. It's just to know that environment is there. Some people need that.
Just
some
be
people
around the equipment itself.
And then some people can be solitary. You know what I'm saying? It's just those one that they can go in the gym. When they go in the gym, they really don't want nobody there but them. You know, and that's and when COVID came through, you know, you got, you know, like you said, all the gyms are just shut down now.
Yeah, shut down.
So quite a few people shut down, wasn't working out, you know. So that was a big hurt. Exercise is the number one thing that when you don't do it, COVID can get you for real because if I'm not mistaken, when the COVID came out, they were saying it's best to be outside, get fresh air.
Get fresh air.
Walk,
get that sun.
You know, but you telling people go in the house.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, go in the house.
Go in the house. So you know, like when I go in the house, I can't come out. I got to work out in the house. So then they find out that okay, it's better to be outside. But then what if I don't have that land? I stay in an apartment.
Yeah.
You know, so
I ain't got much yard space.
I don't have.
I don't even have grass to cut.
Right.
I just got a little bit of dirt here and there.
Yeah, just sprinkles.
I'm on top of my neighbors. We on top of each other.
Yeah.
Literally.
And we got
downstairs, they upstairs.
Yeah, we gotta stay in the house. When we come out, we know what I'm saying, if we don't smoke in our house, we come out to take a smoke break.
We done been pent in the house.
Right.
So much that we just now when we come outside the house, we just all angry at each other.
Yeah. Cooped up.
Cooped up.
Angry.
Yeah.
Caged up in so many ways, and if you don't have if you didn't have that mentality of using time to learn or study, you know, if you needed that outgoing, you know, some people need that outgoing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Those are the people that was affected, especially in the 386.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with needing that because you can find yourself. You're gonna find yourself regardless. But if that's what you need, you'll find out if you really need it, and if you really need it, it'll come back to you how you give it. You know, so COVID affected a lot. Now, one of the main things I want to speak on was that was in 386 about the COVID was the situation about the Martin Luther King Day Parade, how it was canceled because of COVID, and I think Martin Luther King Day Parade is celebrated on January the 18th, and if I'm not mistaken, you know what I'm saying, a little under 30 days, they have the Olusty Festival. But COVID is not a problem for the festival, but it was going to be a problem for the Martin Luther King Day Parade here in the 386. And I'm like, And I didn't catch that, you know, because my birthday is right around the festival time. So,
yeah.
and I don't remember the festival until I'm coming home from work and they got the roads blocked off. Then I remember, the festival is right around, and then the festival is in Black History Month.
Yeah, right.
That ain't our history. Number one, that's their history, and then I guess COVID was over after 30 days.
Okay, but
January the 18th, we can't do it because of COVID. But February the 18th, it can go down. 30 days later.
So what about December? Did they have a Christmas parade?
If I'm not mistaken, they had a Christmas parade.
So what? COVID it was on break December.
Right.
Went to work January. now it's off again for February. Basically, what you trying to
Oh, I guess so. I guess he went on vacation, you know, and just waited for
Oh, he probably took COVID leave.
right,
He took
You know.
COVID leave. That's what he did.
right.
He took COVID leave. He took some time off.
But I wonder. I was still trying to wonder if he brought in a doctor's note. He didn't show up for Christmas or Lusty, but he showed up for Martin Luther King. But those are the effects that we have here with the COVID situation. We also have an effect where you got two sides of people saying, one saying there ain't no jobs, and the other one saying you see help wanted signs everywhere.
I definitely see the help on the sign.
Yeah, so
I just saw that at the store.
right. So I'm actually wondering, you know, is they looking for help, or if there ain't no help, or do you have a certain help you trying to hire? Because right now I talk to people and they say ain't no jobs.
What's job?
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what the problem is. We got the help on the signs up.
It's job.
Cause I see them.
I see.
But
we steady bringing in people at my job,
yeah,
and I'm right here looking like, well, dang. I know just about all warehouses are hiring. Stores are hiring.
and a lot of places,
Stores around here, convenience stores are hiring.
and a lot of places have changed their stipulations on how they hire.
Oh yeah, they don't even do physical at my job no more. You ain't got to lift no cases,
yeah?
you ain't got to do no sit-ups.
Wow.
There's no more, because of COVID, so no more physical tests. You just do your interview and the drug test and come on. You ain't got to do the physical business test no more. But you know what I think about it is I think that, you know, when COVID started and a lot of people weren't able to work because their job got shut down or, you know, they got sick, and then the government started giving people pay. People started getting unemployment. People was making more money not being at work than the people at work. And I think that, you know, people, not everyone, but a lot of people got lazy.
Yeah.
A lot of people got lazy.
Spoiled.
A lot of people got lazy.
See, those are the. This is what I'm gonna say is you get to the point where you get a person that don't think the good time gonna stop. But the good time gonna stop now, just like the bad times gonna stop. There's a season for everything. So, the way the government spewed out that money like that, it was, you know, especially at that time, you gave money to some people that some of them just wasn't thinking that it wasn't gonna stop. And now you shut them off, and when you shut them off, they gave. I got to say they gave, from what I've seen, government gave their warnings. I guess a lot of people didn't heed to it because they was giving money on other areas while they was giving warnings as well too. You know, when you was telling them, you know, you gave out the stimulus. Then you got the unemployment. Then if you know, say I think it was in certain places. Even if you caught COVID, had to miss work, y'all. You had to just file and say you caught COVID, and they called the county. You got it, boom. They gonna send you a check.
Yeah,
I
got paid for my time off.
Right. Well, I did too, but I just don't know. You know, it might be somebody that's listening in another area probably like, oh, well, hey, we ain't have it like that over here. But I don't know. In 386 it was like that. So, and you talking about, you know, if you talking about a place where you dropping off that kind of bread, or that kind of cheddar, or that kind of cheese, or whatever you want to call it, and you giving it to people, and you making sure it come rapidly, and it's coming on time, and they can come in and say, well, okay, I've been out of work 4 weeks, and y'all send them a check for those 4 weeks like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because that affected that was an effect to where you had nobody in the office. You done programmed the computer to check the people out, which is, you know, that's your own fault. And I'm not saying that the people that got it didn't deserve it because they did, because, you know, if you did work, you get hit across the head by the government anyway on taxes.
Yeah.
They gonna get their money back.
Of
So
course.
that's why I say good time always gonna stop. And the way that was done, it really that really put a toll on the 386. Cause like you say, it's a lot of people. I seen some people that I know get down and work, won't work now. Sit back. Now I'm a cases unemployment or what however it's coming to them. And you saying, I'm saying in my mind, I ain't gonna say what you saying because I don't know what you said, but I'm saying in my mind that boy, the government come back to get that some type of way now. Even when you right, the government still want to get you, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you know if you wrong, you know. So that was a nice little hit.
Yeah. The inactivity will, like when I had got COVID, I was out of work for 2 weeks. When I went back to work, it was hard for me to adjust and get back in work mode. It was like I was out of work shape.
Right.
And you think about it, when you had people who were extremely active, COVID hit, now we can't be as active. People started getting lazy. Well, I can't go to the gym. I'm just gonna sit here in the house. And now it's stuff's starting to go back to rolling like it was, and they ain't up to speed. They can't move like that no more.
But see, you really can't blame that on nobody but the person.
No, you can't blame nobody but the person.
Because the simple fact that it is now that's when we go back to people that if you need somebody to, let's say in so many words, validate you, help you out. You know what I mean by you need somebody to pump you up to work out.
Want to motivate you.
Yeah, if you need that, then you can't be that. You that person that way when COVID hit, you not gonna work out now because you stuck in the house and you don't have that person there to motivate you. So you got to learn how to motivate yourself. So like I say, that was a real big effect because I ran into quite a few people when they caught COVID. They was like, man, it got me. But I caught COVID. And when I caught COVID, I kept working out. I worked out every day. The days I was supposed to work out when I was on COVID, I just worked out because I knew it was a cold. I didn't get all the effects out. I didn't get all the effects like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, it didn't hit me like it hit everybody else. But I wasn't going to sit down either because I never sat down. And I think that's what happened. You get those people that need that person to motivate you. Once you know, knowing is half the battle, like G.I. Joe said. If you know that COVID is hitting the respiratory, your breathing, if I keep working out, it ain't gonna hit it hard. Mm-hmm. Because you're keeping your lungs open, you're keeping your kidneys and everything pumping, malfunctioning. So that person, you gotta this is a mental and a spiritual thing now. And you gotta be mentally strong, you gotta be spiritually strong. Because your physical body gonna deteriorate. Mm-hmm. Don't think you finna be healthy all your life. Don't think so like I say, when COVID hit, some people just needed that pumping and it wasn't, and I really didn't know it was that many people until COVID hit. I'm like, oh, this person, you look at this person and say, oh, this person, they get down. They real strong. Not saying that they're not strong in their own way, but without this person pumping them, if they quit and because that person not there, you're like, dang, okay, a lot of these strength came from that person. And that's what COVID did. Like you said, when the gyms closed,
COVID exposed a lot.
Yeah, it's exposed. Yeah, it's a cold. It's a disease. This is what I'm saying. It's a you can say it's a disease. It's a cold. You can say whatever it is. It takes something from the physical body. COVID showed people where they was lacking in their health department.
You know what? I can agree with you on that one. Yeah, it put you out there.
Yeah, it put you out there because now you to the point where I'm sick. What's wrong? Your lungs are filled up with cold, or your kidney going bad. You know, it didn't hit. It hit in certain areas, and if you had an area that was weak, it showed improved. So now you know this, you eat a little healthier. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by eat a little, you ain't gotta. Nobody has to go out there and try to if you eat like this, eat like that. You know, it's balance it out. Get you some fruits, get you some vegetables. Don't eat when you eat some pork. Drink your little vinegar behind it, whatever. You know, help yourself out. You know. That's how that's what I do, cause I eat everything now except okra. I can't eat it for some reason. I can't hold it down. But anything else, I get down with it. So I balance it out. I eat an apple, orange, tomatoes. I used to eat onions, but I eat onions now. Garlic is good for the heart. All that, it's good for all that. So
we don't get along.
yeah, but it's we don't either. But I buy in a couple of them and I chop it up real fine in some food and let it melt. Cause the onion will melt in there. If you just get that garlic, it's garlic. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, it's good for a lot of stuff. Onions, tomatoes, most of your red vegetables and your red fruits good for the heart.
I like tomato.
Yeah, I love tomatoes.
I love tomato.
Strawberries, pineapples, broccoli, cauliflower. You know, so when we hear about COVID, it affected a lot of things, but it also showed us a lot too.
Yeah.
It exposed a lot. Most of the times, you see a lot of things get exposed when it be like how they say a pandemic. Certain things get exposed. Actually, the thinking of people get exposed. You know. All that stuff.
It also, when COVID came, it exposed a lot of greed.
Oh yeah, now.
You know, when it came to cleaning supplies and stuff like that, people were just wiping the shelves out. Like
right.
You could at one point you couldn't find tissue.
But see, I'm gonna say that I don't think it was greed. I think it was ignorance.
That and panic.
Ignorance and selfishness.
Mm.
See, if you panicking, that means you don't know what's going on. Cause you panicking. You gonna try to buy up everything. You selfish. See, if you been keeping your house clean, what you need extra for? It ain't like they gonna stop making the bleach.
Yeah, they're not gonna stop making it.
Yeah, if you been cleaning your house, you know, so it exposed a lot of people. Thinking, all you had to do is just sit back and like, oh, okay, why? Hey, buddy, why would you buy? Would you buy 10 bottles of Clorox a month ago?
Hand sanitizer.
Yeah, would you buy a hand sanitizer?
I bet these the same people that buy all the gas when hurricanes or we about to evacuate.
Well, see, and that's
The
another
same
thing.
people.
All you got to do to keep from having to do that there, keep your car full.
Yeah.
Every week you get paid, fill your car.
For your car.
That's all you got to do. So now if you riding up there to go get gas, now in cans in your car full, now you greedy and you selfish.
Yeah.
Cause all you need is enough gas to get out of town. You know what I'm saying? That's all you need enough gas for.
Loading up on gas, now you got enough gas for the year.
Right. And then now some people, you know, I remember when they did that a few months back, that happened, and people ended up with all that gas at their house. Cause they talking about
Yeah, I was at the pumping my car. People fill up gas cans.
right, ignorance.
Loading up on the back of the truck.
Don't know. Just. But you know, that's how it is in the 386, man. We, you know, if they panic around him, you either gonna lock some stuff down or you gonna try to buy it all
They're gonna
out.
buy it up.
Yeah, that's how they do it in the
They going
386.
they going for the essential stuff. They're going for the water, the tissue,
Right. They
the
gonna want you
bleach,
to-
all the cleaning stuff.
Right. And,
Well, all the water except the Sonic. Sonic's gonna stay in the stove.
Yeah.
The Sonic staying in the stove.
But you don't get the Sonic?
I don't like the Sonic.
Oh, I drink them all with water, but
I water some plants with the Sonic.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
the Sonic was got a lot of minerals in it.
Yeah, I don't do the Sonic.
That's good. If it's got a lot of minerals, that's good.
Yeah, me and the Sonic I don't live with and Aquafina. Ugh.
Oh, okay.
Just about everything else, though, I can drink core and path water.
Well, you know that water itself is good flushing.
Yeah.
Regardless, you know what I'm saying?
I need to drink more water. Yeah. That's the one thing I need to do.
That's also another thing that helps with the COVID situation. You drink water.
Mm-hmm.
Keep you know, 'cause COVID really just it fills your lungs up. That's why you have that cold. It's just to me, and this is my opinion because I'm not a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cold, and it's bad now. But if you look around, everything else is bad. The killings is bad.
Yeah.
The missing children, the kidnappings, everything is bad. It ain't just cold that's bad. It's a lot of stuff that's bad, and you know, COVID just was one of those things that came through, and like I said, I feel like the media and the government, which because the government owns the media, I think the Republicans own so many stations and the Democrats own another, and so the media is the government, and everybody gonna put out their opinion on what's what, but we as people, as humans, we still got to make a decision that's good for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The government can't make a decision. You know, I don't feel like the government can make a decision for me when it comes down to my health. You can't make a decision for me. With the COVID situation and flus and colds and all that there. You know what I'm saying? You can't make no decision for me. You know, you didn't make a decision for people that had AIDS.
Nope.
I'm just saying you didn't make no decision for them. You told them if you want to stay alive. Same thing about COVID. You want to stay alive, eat right. Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
Don't be around everybody. Clean your house. Don't go in somebody's dirty house. Take care of yourself.
Do what you supposed to be doing.
But then the government want to say, okay, this what y'all need to do to stay healthy. Take a shot. Okay.
Yeah. That caused a major big uproar about the whole vaccination thing.
Yeah.
You had people for the vaccination, you had people not for it, you had people that got it, you had people that didn't get it, you had people that got the vaccination, got COVID again.
Right. Well, see,
getting COVID. And then you had people that was like, I can't, associate with people that didn't get vaccinated. Just like the people that say they can't associate with people that don't wear masks.
Right.
It's almost like, man, it's a lot of dividing going on still. But it's splitting people up.
But see, that's what I mean.
Like I thought it was gonna be another civil war the way it was going on.
Well, see, because you have separated the country to the point the way you got the people that believe in the vaccination, don't want to associate with the people that don't believe in the vaccination. And these people could have been good associates before COVID. If you don't understand something, you don't make a move on it until you got an understanding of it. Nobody got an understanding of COVID. Everybody just felt like we got to come up with a cure. How you gonna come up with a cure if you ain't found nobody that can test the cure with COVID to see if it's a cure? You can't, cause when COVID first hit, dogs and animals couldn't catch it. So who you testing it on?
Well, they say that this strand of COVID, this strand of coronavirus is a family of viruses. It's COVID. They say this strand actually came from an animal. That's what they say. They say it came from animal. This strand, the COVID-19 was the SARS-CoV-2. It came.
But if I'm not mistaken, I think they said that at one time they was saying that AIDS came from something. But my point is this: if COVID came from an animal, what animal?
Yeah. Exactly what happened.
Which one? Then you say that's my first time hearing about the COVID coming from animal.
Oh, and then they also say as far as the vaccination go, people saying, oh, it came so fast. How we just got COVID, now so you got a vaccination, don't it take years? Well, they say, well, we've been working on the vaccination since the first SARS. COVID-19 is called SARS-CoV-2. SARS-CoV-1 was, I forgot, it was another pandemic that went on. I think it was the SARS outbreak. So they was doing research since then. So they claim they got 20 years of research. That is how they came up with the vaccination. But they say this is not a cure. This just give you a chance.
Just for COVID?
Yeah, COVID is not the vaccination is not a cure.
It's not a cure.
Yeah, because what I did, I got the vaccination, but I looked it up, I read it, and I'm like, okay, well, it's not a cure. You're not guaranteed not to get COVID.
Right.
You can get the vaccination and you can get COVID.
Right.
It is supposed to give you a better chance of fighting COVID. Not saying that you won't beat it, not saying that you won't die from it. Okay. You still can. So then I looked it up, I'm like, okay, so basically I can get it, I can take the shot,
right,
and still get it.
Right.
Well, I don't take it and still get it. So basically it's just
But my question is.
But that's because I looked it up. So some people's thinking,
if
I get this shot, I ain't gonna get COVID.
Right.
No,
my question is
that ain't the case. But
my question about the shot. What effects does it have?
That's the thing. A lot of people.
Has it? Because they tell you about Tylenol. They tell you about ibuprofen. They tell you about all these other ones. Where if you are pregnant, or you have diabetes, or you this, you that, you got, they got all these things on there for the effects of what this drug that you taking, that you buying out of the store or out of the pharmacy can cause you. What are the effects? Have they put out any effects to the vaccine?
To the vaccine.
See, that's my problem, and that's my concern on that.
On that, yeah.
Yeah.
The website, when you look it up, they would have some listed symptoms. What I did was, my grandma and aunt, they ain't got it first. They immediately got it.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, so I waited, talked to them, they was fine, and I also went off the history of me getting shots, because, 2 years prior, I had got a flu shot and tetanus shot. Now, the reason why I got it was to take extra break at work.
Right.
But a lot of people, when they get the flu shot, they get sick. They get sick. I got the flu shot, take the shot. Ain't nothing happened to me.
Right.
I didn't get anything. Usually, so when I take shots, even sometimes I take medicine, nothing happens. It don't affect me that way. So I went and got the COVID vaccine. We got the first shot. My arm was sore just a little bit. Nothing happened. Now the second shot was worse. My head was hot the first day. My arm was real sore. Then after that, the next day, it was nothing. But I've talked to people, someone I work with, he told me he got the vaccination, now he has a permanent heart condition. Now, I didn't. If I would have known that beforehand,
right,
I wouldn't even got that shot, man. Yeah, he told me that it shaved 10 years off his life.
Well, see,
Well, now, I'm pretty sure they'll say, that's one of the rare condition situations. Well, I need to know about the rare situation condition.
Exactly.
If I would have known, I was like, I wouldn't even got that.
That's my point. That's my whole point on the effects of it. It's just it's not a cure.
No.
It's not a cure. Let's go to say that right there now. It's not a cure. It's something that they feel can help you fight off COVID better.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So now, this is what Mr. Go Get It will tell people.
I also got paid, so I also got some money to take the shot.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's a big incentive right there.
Well, look. This is what we're gonna do. How much? $150?
Yeah.
To take the shot?
Yeah, 75 per shot.
Oh man, they paying the joker to do
Yeah,
it.
they pay.
But see, that's the
And got some
government.
days off too.
See, the government know how to get the people though.
Yeah, got some days
The
off.
government good know how to get the people. Mr. Go Get It gonna tell you his little remedy of what he think can help you out to keep you from either catching COVID or first of all, mind what you eat.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of this processed food has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Mind what you eat. Do you more fruits and liquids and vegetables. Make sure your meat is fresh.
Exercise.
You know, exercise. Go walk out in the yard. Water, right? All of. I just feel like you gotta just take care of your body. And if you one of those people that honestly believe in medicine, then you take your medicine. I don't.
Or
I don't
maybe like
believe-
stuff like vitamins or
Right, vitamins,
supplements,
whatever, you know.
vitamins, stuff.
Well, see, even if they got any other type of medicine, I don't take medicine. I do vitamins, but I don't, like Tylenol and ibuprofen and stuff. And I don't take that. So, but I eat a lot of vegetables. I eat a lot of fruits. I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of fruit juices, and I like to drink 100%. Is you gotta. It's just like your car. Your body just like a car. You gotta put oil in it, and you can't mix oil with water.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta put gas in it. You can't mix no oil in your gas. Everything gotta go in this place, and you gotta check on it. You can't just you gotta check on yourself. Drink water, exercise. But if you want to take the shot, take the shot. I'm not telling you not
And
to.
make sure you stretch.
Right, yeah, stretch, yeah.
That's very important.
And like I said, you if you want to comment on what we spoke on and what we are speaking on, you can email us. Go get it 386podcast @gmail. That's go get it 386podcast @gmail. Now, if you got a question that you want to ask Quick Draw, just put on there attention Quick Draw, and we'll get that to him so he can answer you. You can follow us, and you can also view this on our YouTube page. It's Go Get It Records 001. That's Go Get It Records 001. Now, Quick Draw gonna let y'all know where y'all can follow him at on his pages.
All right, you can follow me on Facebook, also IG, Clary Quick Draw Odom Jr. You can follow me on that, and I'll do my best to answer.
Okay. So now that was the Go Get It 386 podcast. I'm Mr. Go Get It. We're gonna call that a day. If you want to have something to ask us, like I said, you can reach us at the email Go Get It 386 podcast @gmail.com. And you can also, if you're on the podcast listening, you can view this on our page, YouTube page, which is Go Get It Records 001. That's Go Get It Records 001. And you can follow us on Go Get It Records Instagram page. That's Go Get It Records 1 with underscore after each word and before the number 1. Go Get It Records Go Get It Records 1. And you can follow us on the TikTok, Go Get It Records 2.
Go get it everywhere.
Yeah, go get it everywhere. Go get it everywhere. We're gonna be getting back with y'all. This was just a little bit about the COVID and the effects it had in the 386. That's my man Quick Draw that was here with me.
Yo.
And he'll be coming back. We got a lot of more things we're gonna be talking about. I got a lot of more things we're gonna have put on here. On one of our sketch you'll hear see Dalk, one of my close friends out of Polk County, who is an artist living in Orlando right now. He is going to be featured on here on the Go Get It 386 podcast, and you can be able to hear him coming up this Wednesday or Thursday. Just tune in to Go Get It 386 podcast, and you'll be able to hear Dalk. That's Dalk out of Polk County, living in Orlando. That's Go Get It Records. Go Get 386 Podcast. Quick Draw. Mr. Go Get It. We will holler at you guys later.
Bully, really stepping in my section. Never try and play me, I'ma make them boys respect it. Mr. I'm Lake City cause I said it. Married to the music, boy, you should've seen the way.